Take a look at Mexico, the Oriente Little League from Nuevo Laredo. I'll give you some sights and sounds of Japan. Very different culture, obviously, in Mexico, but they take baseball and their soccer very seriously in Mexico. Our score here as we begin the top of the third inning, Mexico 2, Japan nothing. This man garnered a great deal of oohs and ahs from the Mexican Little Leaguers. His name is Jesus Flores. He's 74 years old. He used to play Mexican baseball as a broadcaster. Came out of retirement to call this Little League World Series. 50 years he spent on the radio station Nuevo Laredo. Stereo 91. They were just shocked for the players to see him. He's a local legend down there. And Jesus Flores is broadcasting back to Mexico, the only Mexico radio station here. Japan needs to get the bats going a little bit. They've managed only one hit, and even that one wasn't very hard hit.
It'll have to be the pitcher trying to start it off. This is Tamori at the plate. He's given up 2 runs, trying to get one back with one swing. Fouls it off.
Japan with a win advances to the international title game. Mexico would force another game between the same two teams. That ball is lifted down the line, and right's going to go out of play.
Konan Tanori, one of the taller players on the Japanese team at 5'7½". Has a good swing, good pitching mechanic. He's 13 years old.
On the ground, shortstop had to go off his glove, and he's going to have to hold on to it. Little League World Series rolls on Wednesday on ESPN. 3 games, 4 o'clock Eastern time. It's going to be Ohio taking on Hawaii. That's an elimination game. Then at 6 o'clock Eastern time, a very good team, Chinese Taipei, takes on Panama. 8 o'clock Eastern, Texas will take on the winner of Washington and Connecticut. Little League World Series presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Reduced Sugar on ESPN Wednesday. Error on the shortstop. Ball gets by, and that allows the pitcher, Tamori, to run down to second base. So maybe Japan will have something going here, thanks to the error on Buendia.
Buendia went to his right on that ball and knew that Tanori had a big stride, a strong stride. Got around the ball, went down with one hand, and just kicked up and hit in the heel of his glove.
Utaro Kamikura now ahead in the count 2-0. Hugo Mendiola, a little different inning. Last inning, he struck out the side on 10 pitches. And we're going to have a quick timeout. Maybe the pitching coach noticed something, too.
We have a discussion on the mound. It's about not worrying about the runner on second base. We have a 2-run lead, and that must be Armando Rodriguez out on the mound, the manager of this team, is discussing strategy.
Well, Hugo Mendiola's been given a lot of advice, kind of looking around at his teammates. A little accountability there for Mendiola, the pitcher. This was the 8th and 9th hitter, although he did get a ground ball to shortstop.
And he was a little upset that the play wasn't made. And I think one of the things the manager was checking there was if his head was in the right place, and that is getting the hitter out, not worrying about the previous play.
The 2-0 to Kamakura. 3-0.
Kamakura batting 9th in the lineup, will be taking here, probably taking 2 pitches to set up a bunt for the leadoff hitter if he gets on, and there's men on first and second and no outs.
There's a called strike. Hidagawa barely made it to the Japan regional tournament this season. They had to climb out of the elimination bracket in the All-Tokyo tournament. The All-Tokyo tournament tends to be more difficult than the subsequent tournaments after that. Foul back, count goes full. They won their first 3 games in the All-Tokyo, then they lost 5-3. They advanced not even as the winner, but the runner-up in the All-Tokyo bracket. Then they were back in the elimination bracket where they won a game to move into a 3-team round robin, tied their first game, and then they had to win their next 2, and they did. handle it. Good handle on the job there by the first baseman, Jorge Mares. Otherwise, a run would score for Japan.
Kurakami was trying to hit the ball to the right side. He did and hit it hard. There's a fine play made down there by the first baseman, Martes. Ball could have gone by him, but stuck in the glove. Now there's a man on third and 1 out.
They have 5 substitutions to the team from Japan. Everybody has to have at least 1 at bat and play 3 consecutive outs in the field. The leadoff hitter, Ginga Morioka, who had that huge 3-run home run, is being pinch hit for now by Masahi Ishii. Ishii swings and misses. So interesting, a pinch hitter for the leadoff hitter who did the damage the other night against Mexico.
It's all about team in Japan, and everyone will participate. They have as many players as any team in this tournament, which makes it difficult for the manager to get everyone in the game. You're not playing just the star players, you're playing the starting players plus 5 others here. And they each must play 1 inning and get 1 at bat. That 1 inning must be 3 consecutive outs, as you mentioned.
There you go. There's a penalty for violating that rule. The pitch to Ishii, he swings and misses, caught by the catcher, and he is out. So Tamori still stands at third base.
And Mendiola is doing a great job of changing speeds and keeping the ball down. He's thrown very few pitches up in the strike zone, bounced a number of them, and is keeping the ball away. If you throw inside to this Japanese team, they'll hit you. You keep the ball low and away, they have a hard time reaching it.
Ichiro Ogasawara to right center field and carrying. Back goes the center fielder. He can't get there. Japan's on the board, and Ogasawara is into second with a double. It's 2-1.
Ogasawara, being one of the little guys on the team, it's tough to throw him low and away. Threw him up and away, and he smashed his ball off the wall in right center field, and he's going for 2 all the way, and then we'll pick up his coach to see if he should go any further. No, I'll stop at second. 1 run in. Man there and 2 outs.
Ryota Norimatsu, the 3-hitter now up. Chance to put his team ahead. The ball gets past the catcher, and Ogasawara is going to come into third and take a big turn, but hold there. So a clutch hit for Ogasawara, the double, with 2 outs.
Little Ichiro.
And now Norimatsu can tie it with a single. Ball's outside.
When I say little Ichiro, just so people understand, Ichiro is Suzuki's first name in Seattle. His first name here of Ogasawara.
Foul back.
Well, we have a game here, Carl. Just as we expected, 2 very good teams going toe-to-toe.
Ogasawara waiting for a pass ball to try to score from third. The pitch to Norimatsu. He swings at it and misses. 2 strikes.
Once again, the off-speed pitch fooling these Japanese hitters. They're out in front looking for that inside fastball and never getting it.
The 2-2. In the dirt, ball gets away. Tying run's gonna score.
On cue, Carl. You called it. They got it.
Ogasawara was celebrating about 15 feet away from home plate, and then an emphatic jump onto the home base. Watch him right here. He knows he's in.
He's in. And a jump. Don't sprain the ankle, please. Thank you for the tie game.
Norimatsu fouls that one off. So an error kind of got things started here. Shingo Ariyasu, the manager, he took a team here in 2008, lost in the international championship game to Mexico. Would like nothing more than to see Mexico exit. That ball inside, and it's ball 4. Norimatsu goes down to first. Japan's in business as Mizumachi, the number 4 hitter, comes up.
Well, as most people know, names in Japan are spelled with kanji, and the kanji always means something. And here we have Mizumachi, which means water streak. And let's see if the dams are broken.
Ooh, man, did he almost sizzle his own third base coach.
Day coach down there had to dodge a ball that came off the bat faster than it came out of the pitcher's hand. Line drive. Oh, let me move my face.
I wouldn't be surprised if Little League decides in the future to require the coaches, the adult coaches, to wear helmets.
The Little League players who coach the bases do have to wear the helmets, but the adults don't.
Mizumachi, that one down the line, foul. And remember tonight with the injury to the umpire last night, only 4 umpires. Otherwise, there would have been somebody probably standing right there to help with that call.
All the umpires in this tournament, as well as so many of the other workers, are volunteers. They come from all over the world to participate in this tournament. And we have a little question with the first base umpire and the manager of the Mexican team. He's counting as far as how many what, Carl? That's the interpreter that he's explaining things to.
Seem to be checking the count.
Well, it was a simple count, 0-2.
Yeah, there's only been a couple pitches. Both were hit really hard. Maybe an off-speed pitch here because he's jumped on everything. Mizumachi. This one is going to be foul and not playable.
I wonder if he's questioning the pitch count on the scoreboard. Because it seems like it was 48 and stayed at 48 there.
Remember last night, Bobby, the home plate umpire took a foul ball off his left clavicle area and went down. And as a result, we only have 4 umpires in this game. Stephen Meyer is okay, though, which is the good news. He really wanted to umpire, but everybody decided in the best interest of Stephen Meyer, let's take one more day off and hopefully come back at it tomorrow.
I've seen a lot of umpires get hit, but that was as solid a contact as I've seen. And it was on a fast pitch, 71-mile-an-hour pitch. It's not Little League's normal speed. It was excess speed.
Japan has come back to tie it up, 2 runs here. In the top of the 3rd inning, their cleanup hitter is Natsuki Mizumachi. Fastball misses, straight steal, the throw down to second. Safe! Looked like the shortstop, Aldo Buendia, may have taken that ball so far in front of the bag that the base runner slid right behind him, and that's Norimatsu.
We like to teach a shortstop to go and straddle the bag. This is just a high pitch, a straight steal with a great slide outside on a hook slide, as we used to call it. Bend your knee and hook away from the fielder.
Mizumachi slowly hit to first base. He's hustling. The pitcher's there. The call is out. Hugo Mendiola got his foot down on the bag. But little Ichiro was doing all sorts of things. A double. He would eventually score and celebrate at home plate as well. 2-2.